Hey friends, and happy Saturday. It's time to take a look at how we did for the first half of this month. So I'm going to get right to it. So our goals for this month, we are focusing on adding to our emergency fund, of course, because we depleted what we had earned at the beginning of the year. Working on our finance book that we're going to have finished by the end of this month, and adding to our back to school savings. So we had an expected income for the first half of the month of $3,016. We actually brought in $3,060.55. And as far as expenses, most of our expenses were the same. We had a couple new things that have popped up where I'm now having to pay my KEA dues, and then we had PayPal bill to take care of. And let's see, I want to say there was something else. Maybe not. All right. And so those things got added to our first of the month bills. Now, our expenses came to a total of $2,991.40, of which $2,361 of those dollars went to our bills. And then we spent $30.40 on variable expenses. And so notice we went over there, and so I'll tell you how. Gas wise, we did fine. We budgeted for $100. We stayed with that $100. We spent $100.14. On our dog, we came in under. We've only spent $42.38. We budget for $60 for him. For groceries, for my husband's week, he did really good and came in under by $3.86. I, however, went over by $10, but we covered that with my Etsy monies. Let's see. Toiletries, we budget for $60. We've only spent $32.33. And then cleaning wise, we budget for $50 and we spent $46.96. We went over when it came to our spending. We only budgeted for $20 for spending, and we actually used $102.45. So that's where we went way over and how we ended up with this negative here. Moving on, let's see. Sinking funds, we didn't add anything to. Savings challenges, we added $23.86 to. And then the monies that are left over in our variable expenses categories, it rolls over to the next half of the month. So our rollover is $45.29. And so all of that matches here, $3,060.55 total, minus our expenses left us with $69.15. $23.86 went to savings, and that $45.29 that was left from our variable spending will roll over to the second half of the month. So a very good start, even though we kind of went over in a couple categories. Still within our budget for the month. So that is it, and we'll talk again soon.